This is how we always start off. This is how we always start off. Okay, I believe we're on. This is how we get started.
This is how we get started.
Oh, good. Go back.
Oh, good. Go back.
My allergies are acting.
Still pretty. Still pretty. Okay. I think we're I love the way that we get started here.
That we get started here.
Well, good morning, first
good
of all. Then we're
morning.
going to
Good
get back
morning.
to
Good morning.
what she's going through.
What she's going through.
Good morning. You're listening to
Good morning. You're
WKAX
listening to
1500
WKAX
AM, the
1500
Winning Worship
AM,
Radio
the
Show.
Winning Worship
You know how
Radio
we get
Show.
started
You
here.
know how we get started
I like
here.
it. It's kind of funny. I try.
It's kind of funny.
Mona, don't we try to be
don't we
We
try
do.
to be
to get
We do.
to
to
be
get-
prepared
Yeah.
to be prepared.
Yeah.
so that when lights, camera,
so that
action,
when lights, camera, action,
we are sitting here ready.
we are
This
sitting
is
here
our way
ready.
to be prepared.
This is our way.
This is our way.
She was talking about, oh, girl,
She
I
was
think my
talking-
allergies
oh, girl,
are
I think my
acting up.
allergies
Yes.
are acting up.
You know.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know.
know what it is. I don't know what it
the
is.
pollen. Usually the
Well,
pollen.
you know what?
Well, you know what?
What I've discovered out here in
what I've
Alabama, the
discovered out here
changing
in
of the
Alabama,
weather
the
is
changing
funny.
of the weather is funny.
It's you know the hot,
it's,
the cold,
you know, the
the
hot, the
extremes.
Mhm.
You know, it's really
extremes.
it's
You know, it's
pleasantly
really-
cool
it's
in the
pleasantly
morning,
cool
and
in
then
the morning,
by
and then
afternoon, it's
by
like
afternoon,
hot.
it's like hot.
You know,
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. Alabama weather.
well, you've lived here all your life.
Well, you've
I
lived here
know.
all your life.
This is
I
some crazy
know.
weather.
This
is some crazy weather.
Has it been the last few years
Has it
crazy
been
for
the
you,
last
or
few
has
years
it
crazy for
always
you,
been?
or has
It
it
had
always been?
It hadn't always
It's just
been.
like it's
Now-
just like you don't know what to wear when you come out. What to wear when you come out. The weatherman, he'll tell you one thing, and then it's another.
And
You
it's
go-
another. So
And it's another. So
I think okay, I'll
I
keep the
think,
sweater
okay,
in
I'll
the car
keep
or
the
carry
sweater
one
in the
with
car
you.
Or carry one with you.
I have to put a jacket in
I
my
have to
son's
put a
backpack.
jacket in my son's backpack.
I tell you because you know what,
I
and
tell you,
like I
because
said,
you
the
know what,
mornings are
and like I
beautiful.
said,
They're
the
cool.
mornings
They're
are beautiful,
pleasant, and
they're
they're starting to
cool,
get a
they're
little
pleasant,
chilly
and
for
they're starting
some.
to get a little chilly for
But
some.
then the
But
afternoon,
then the
it's
afternoon, it's
hot.
hot.
So
And
do you
then by
like
the
hot weather
evening,
or
really-
cold
and then
weather?
by the
Do you
evening,
like hot or
really-
cold weather? Do
Huh?
you like hot or cold weather? Do you like hot or cold weather?
I like pleasant.
pleasant.
I like pleasant.
pleasant.
Because I mean,
Because,
not too
I mean,
cold.
not too cold.
Who? Okay, none of us. I don't think
okay,
anybody
none
really
of us.
likes
I don't
to
think
be
anybody
too
really
cold
likes to be too
or
cold.
really
or
hot. But you know, I'm
really
just
hot.
thankful to
But,
be
you
in the
know,
day,
I'm just
whatever it
thankful to be in
brings.
the day, whatever
But you
it
know,
brings.
pleasant.
But
like
you know,
75,
pleasant, like
no more than
75,
80.
No
With
more
a
than
little
80.
breeze.
With a little breeze. Come on now.
With a
come on
little
with
breeze. Come on now. Come on with it.
it. That's the. Then I can
That's
maintain.
the-
Then
I can maintain. Then
I'm human like.
human like.
You know, I mean, because we get beside
You know, I mean, 'cause
ourselves
we
when
get
it
beside
gets.
ourselves when it gets.
But see, when it's hot, you get
But see, when it's
outside
hot,
and
you
be
get
all
outside
sweaty and
and be
stuff.
all sweaty
Okay,
and stuff.
she just lost me.
Okay,
when
she
she's
just lost me.
when it's
When
hot
she's-
outside.
when
Because then
it's
I was
hot
thinking,
outside.
okay, there's
'Cause then I
shade
was
trees,
thinking,
kids
okay,
are
there's
running around
shade trees,
playing
kids are running around
picnics and
playing
barbecues.
picnics
So
and
I
barbecues.
get it.
So
but
I get it.
I'm not trying to
but
go out to
I'm not
sweat.
trying to
I
go out
know,
to
but see,
sweat.
the way the weather is
but see, the way
now,
the weather is
even up under
now,
the shade tree,
even up
That's
under
true.
the shade tree,
That's true.
you got to fight to breathe. You got to fight to breathe.
So why you like
so
it?
why you
the
like it?
heat,
Uh-huh.
the
No, ma'am.
heat.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
No, ma'am.
the way you was talking, I thought you was
the way you was
excited
talking,
about.
I thought you was
I
excited
like
about
summertime. I do love
But-
summertime.
Like I said, this heat.
Like I said,
now,
Mhm.
this heat.
Mhm.
Now, this is
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
kind of
Yeah,
extreme,
it's-
and
it's kind
so
of
guess
extreme,
what?
and
We have a
so
lot to look
guess
forward
what?
to
We
this
have a lot
winter.
to look forward to this
I
winter.
know.
I don't know. What do you think? You think we're gonna have a cold winter?
Yes.
We're gonna have a cold winter?
Really?
Yes.
I think so. I
think
can't
so.
predict
I
like if
can't
there's gonna be
predict
snow or
like if
not.
there's gonna be
And the reason
snow
why
or
I say
not.
that is
And the reason
I
why
don't know.
I say that is
Everybody always
I don't know.
says,
Everybody
"Oh,
always
it's
says,
it's been so
"Oh,
hot. You know, it's gonna
been
be a
so hot,
cold winter."
You know, it's gonna be a
Mhm.
cold winter.
And see, I've been
And
saying
vice
that
versa.
too,
And see,
but
I've been
seem
And vice
like-
versa.
too,
Every
but
year we
seem
say
like
that. Every year we say that.
we don't even have a winter. We don't even have a winter.
And then when it does come, it comes with a
And then
vengeance.
when
Yeah.
it does come, it comes with a
It'll probably
vengeance.
snow
one day.
It'll probably
Then
snow
the
one
next day, the sun out. Then the next day, the sun out.
As long as it snows,
As
well, you know
long as
what?
it snow-
I'm
well,
not
you know what?
complaining, Lord. I'm not.
complaining, Lord.
I'm not. But I mean,
I'm not.
sometimes it
But I
gets
mean,
really
sometimes
bad.
it
What was
gets
that? A
really
few
bad.
years ago.
What was that? A few years ago.
4 years ago.
3,
It got
4
really
years
bad to where
ago.
we couldn't
It
even
got really
get
bad
out
to
of
where
our
we
house.
couldn't even get
Cars
out of
were
our
sliding
house.
down
Cars
the
were
street.
sliding
Come on, like
down
the
the
ice
street.
storm. Come on, like the ice storm.
Yeah, well, it was
Yeah, well,
snow on our deck to where you
snow
couldn't.
on our deck to where you
It was
couldn't.
high up,
It
and
was
then there
high
it's
up,
on a
and then
slant. The
it's on a
road,
slant.
and
the road,
trucks and cars
and
were sliding
trucks
down.
and cars were sliding down.
You know,
People
know.
around here, I'm thinking,
around
my
here,
opinion,
I'm thinking,
are not used to that weather. Are not used to that weather. Not used to
Even the ones
driving
who
in that weather.
live
Even the
here.
ones who live here.
Yeah, because we don't have weather
Yeah,
like
because
that.
we don't have
For
weather
real,
like
for real.
that. For real, for real.
my first time experiencing black
My first
ice
time
was
experiencing
here.
black ice was here.
Well,
of
we
course
have
they don't
black
have that in
eyes.
Cal.
Well,
Of
we
course
have
they
black
don't have
that in
eyes.
Cal.
though.
Yeah, because I thought the road was just
Yeah,
like
'cause I thought the
gleaming
road was just like
wet.
gleaming wet.
Till you
No.
start
you
sliding.
start
Black
sliding.
eyes ain't no joke. Black eyes ain't no
Mm-mm,
joke.
mm-mm. And then
Mm-mm,
walking, you
mm-mm.
can
And then
fall
walking,
and
you can fall.
no.
No.
I'm
Let's
just
stay
gonna,
in the house weather.
I'm
Let's
just
stay
gonna-
in the house.
well, yeah, and then sometimes you have no
and then
choice.
sometimes you have no choice.
Because that year, I mean,
Because
even
that year,
our
I mean,
church got
our
flooded, and
church got
it
flooded.
was so
and
much.
It
It was
so
a lot
much-
of damage
It
everywhere.
was a lot of damage everywhere.
You know, and it really for
You know,
almost
and
a
it
week
really
we
for
couldn't get
almost
out
a week we couldn't get out
of the house.
of the house.
And then when we finally could, we
And
could
then when
stand
we
on the
finally
deck,
could, we
but
could
the
stand
snow
on
was
the deck,
almost up
but the
to
snow was almost up to
almost up to our knee.
almost up to our knee.
The snow, that's fun weather. The snow, that's fun.
It can be as
Long
long
as
as you,
there's
there's
no
no
ice,
ice
as long as
underneath.
there's no ice
Listen, we're gonna
underneath.
take
Listen,
we're gonna take a quick commercial
gonna
break,
take a
and I
quick
promise
commercial
we'll be
break,
right
and I
back with you,
promise
and
we'll be
hopefully
right back with you, and hopefully to
uplift your spirit.
uplift your
So
spirit.
thank you for joining
So
myself
thank you
and
for
Ramona
joining
here at
myself and Ramona
WKAX
here at
1500
WKAX
AM,
1500
and we'll be right
AM,
back.
And we'll be right back.
I remember when I was just a child, sitting on my mama's knee. Mama told me all about the Bible, so that I might be free. She told me when I was very young, this old race gonna be hard to run. Mother bound early in the morning, I know she prayed for me. Oh, she prayed for me. She prayed for me. She prayed.
sound is processed by Stereotool. Go to stereotool.com.
My soul was sinking in a world of sin, but grace and mercy, it took me in. Took my feet out of the miry clay and placed them on a rock to stay. Oh, what a relief it was when God rescued me. He loosed the chains that had me bound, and he set me free, and it felt like
You are listening to WKAX 1500 AM, the Winning Worship Radio Show. Winning Worship Radio Show.
cooling water from Grandma's well.
You are listening to WKAX 1500 AM, the Winning Worship Radio Show. The Winning Worship Radio Show.
Sunshine.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're listening to WKAX 1500 AM, 1500 AM, the Winning Worship Radio Show, the faith frequency on your dial. And 1, 2, 3, ABC. Gotta do mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Ramona, go ahead, too. You were singing anyway. Let's keep
WKAX 1500 AM.
There you go. That's for you.
My soul was sinking.
Hey, everybody.
What was that song that just went up? The Cooling Water.
Cooling Water.
And the reason why I asked is because Mona was singing.
Oh.
You know, I mean, she didn't get into it like I know she can, but she had a good voice, and we were just situating our papers, and she was just singing.
I was humming a little bit. Just humming.
With singing. A little humming, a little singing. But and it was pleasant. I just let her go. And then I looked over and I thought, one day, I want her to just do a little tune, sing a little something, something.
You know I'm shy.
Oh, honey, you're going to break out soon. I can see it wanting to ooze. It wants to fight its way out of you.
Maybe one day.
Okay, well, see, I'll accept that. She said, maybe one day. Listen, I want to share something with you, and I have, a couple of things.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go right into it, because it seems as though that we're ill prepared, and we're not. I just have everything all over the place, and I ask for your forgiveness, because this, in the beginning of our getting started and getting us motivated, this is a year, 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this, and I really like it, because it says poor preparation equals poor performance.
Mm-hmm.
So let's prepare and win. Now, the reason why I read that was for me, because when I prepare,
Mm-hmm.
then I feel better about doing. And I'm not talking about just the show. I'm talking about in anything. I'm more comfortable and relaxed. But when I don't, I just it's like this. But no, I think that applies to anything in life. You know. And there was a lot of times in the beginning, as well as some days maybe in the past few weeks, maybe I may have been ill prepared, but I know enough now to try to get, and this is for me. If this works for you, you know, I'm not pointing fingers to anybody. I just found it, and I thought for myself, because well, listen, in giving a story, I'm going to do the best I can, because I try to remember things.
Okay.
But with scripture, I'm not going to fumble the ball. Because look, you see I brought my Bible this time. Because my phone wasn't working here, so I'm being honest with you. And there's scripture that I wanted to share.
Okay.
And so that, I will always be prepared, because this I carry with me all the time.
I'm so unorganized.
But and you never know it. Okay, she gave me a look. I'm sorry. She knows herself better than I know her.
I'm so unorganized. I'm working on it, though.
Well, aren't we all? I mean, serious. So, don't think just because I've been here 5 minutes more than you that I'm, I have to get my stuff together, too.
Well, I think working here is going to prepare me to be organized.
Oh, best believe that. No, and that's good training for you.
It is.
For me, for anyone, to be in a place where it's like, okay, I'm responsible for this. I got to do this at this time, because I'm going to have to answer this person for that.
I know.
People depend on me for this. And, so we can't lag. And I mean, I'm talking about myself, and that's not just this job. I'm in anything. We, all of us, have to do better. And I say it every day.
I think it's going to be like we're in the Army.
Be careful. I mean, no. I say that in fun and love, because he's military.
I know, that's why I said that.
Oh, then, yeah. And that's good. You might need that, you might need that structure. And so, and listen, nobody should be upset or mad when someone's trying to guide you or lead you, or, you know what I'm saying? They don't mean anything. It's not a power thing over you. It's just like, look, you're in this position now. This is your responsibilities. This is what you have to do. And, and it's a military thing. I remember Pastor Knox saying that everyone should go to the military once.
I wouldn't make it. Would you?
Okay, she's giving me a pause. Why did she do this to me? I want to say yes.
Okay.
But in the beginning, it would take a lot of prayer from me, because I'm not going to like nobody. If you're dealing with me, Janet, you need to get this.
I know,
you need to do this.
being yelled at.
Okay, straighten up and blah, blah. Okay, you know what? I understand. And I have to have the mindset knowing this is the military. This is, they're going to give me structure. They're going to do this. They're going to do this. But once you start saying, you know good like your mom and daddy, you don't even know my mom and daddy, and why are you bringing them into it? So, yeah, see, I got to think about that question and get back to you about Thursday, Friday.
Okay.
Because I got to think on that. But I do like the military, and I've never been in the military, but the structure and the preparation and for not only life, but just in how you deal with your everyday living.
Right.
You know, you say you're always disorganized. They're not.
I know. They would kick me out.
No, you be the challenge they want to work with. Oh, they going to say, we're going to break Mona.
Oh, yes.
And remold her. I mean, I don't know if the movies are true, but some of those military movies, boy, they're hard the way that they talk.
Yeah, they rough.
And then you have to, that's discipline. You know, for you to sit there and take it.
I know.
And I have a lot of patience, but after a while, you know, deal with me. Don't bring nobody, my family is, and you ain't no good, and neither is you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to prison. No, I'm just playing. I'm just teasing. But, no, I read that. That was really for me, Mona, so wasn't.
It's for me, too. I need to post it on my refrigerator.
I'll make you a copy, because now that I found it again, I'm going to work by this, because poor preparation equals poor performance. So let's prepare and win. And that's in anything, not just, it's for the job, but also like even in planning your household everyday life. But let me share this scripture. Actually, I want to thank Minister Belinda. It was a scripture she gave this morning. She gave Psalms 27:4, but I went to Psalms 27, stanza 1 and stanza 4.
Okay.
And I love the way it reads, so listen. Again, that's Psalms 27, stanza 1 and stanza 4. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? One thing I ask of the Lord, this is what I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life.
Mm.
She read 4, and I'm going to repeat that because I think it was so...
Okay.
It was just beautiful. One thing, look at me, I'm carrying the mic like I'm on stage. Because I'm trying not to move everything, but I need to get it close. Girl, it's Monday. And watch me on Tuesday.
Manic Monday.
I like her. She's going to name our days.
Yes.
Yep. So, okay, one thing, and this is true. One thing I ask of the Lord is, this is what I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. We can't even phantom eternity.
Mm-mm.
We can't.
Can't ask for nothing more better than that.
I really can't. When I think about the Lord, there is nothing else more or better besides asking for my daily forgiveness, because I am trying to spend eternity with Him.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Not only a beautiful thing, but I mean, oh my God, remember, no more tears, no more death, no more
pain.
No more pain. Come on, Mona. I'm sorry, I'm trying to move on because I'm not quite sure what time. I know we're still early. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry, you keep shuffling. Mona has something to say. I know that you have. She keeps shuffling her papers like it.
I have some announcements.
Good.
The 22nd Annual Singing Gospel Extravaganza Fundraiser Event, Saturday, September the 30th at 3:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. That will be held at Spring Park Double Deck Pavilion, Tuscumbia, Alabama. In case of rain, First Missionary Baptist Church, 611 South High Street, Tuscumbia, Alabama.
What's that?
Then we have a pastor's pre-anniversary banquet, Saturday, October the 21st at 5 p.m. Guest speaker, Pastor DeJuan Malone. Psalmist, Lady Rita Malone. It will be held at Woodmen of the World, 2114 Helton Drive, Florence, Alabama, 35630. They have tickets.
Okay.
The tickets are $25 for 13 and up, $13 for 4 through 12. You can call Taisha Roulette at 540-522-5721 or Tina Kurtman at 256-415-0883.
Yeah, I would give them a call because because what if you have 5 or 6 people in your group and they only have 3 or 4 tickets, and then you get there to the church, and because it sounds as though it's tickets only is the only way you're gonna get in there.
With the tickets.
So please give them a call for more information.
Yes, in Jerusalem MB Church Homecoming Program, Sunday, October the 15th, beginning at 10:30 a.m. Pastor Albert Ingram Jr. of St. James Missionary Baptist Church in Florence will be delivering the message. The theme is Welcome Home, coming from Luke 15:11 through 30. The address of the church is 151 County Road, 249, Florence. Those are the announcements.
Coming from Miss Mona. I still have yet to learn county roads. I happen to know where that is, but when she was giving the address, I was thinking I would be lost because I don't know county roads. So now I'm learning, since living here, to watch signs. Oh, that's that road they were talking about, or that's because I wouldn't know. You have to tell me what's on the corner and turn left or turn right.
There's so many county roads.
Yeah, the person can get lost.
GPS.
And for those of us who think it's just part of the alphabet saying GPS and don't know it or don't have it, some are still operating without a phone.
True.
I know someone really,
Do they know how to read a map?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay. They're old school. They're old school. They're a little bit older than I am. So they much rather do a map, and I'm looking at the map. I'm much rather give me something that talks to me, or, because all them lines.
I know.
No, really, I probably should have learned that, but that's just one thing I can't read is a map.
I think
but I can follow directions.
Well,
if you give them to me really good,
written directions,
I can do it.
But how you gonna read it driving?
What do you mean, the phone? Oh, the
paper.
paper.
Directions.
Oh, I can do it.
On the paper, really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, as long as there's no scribbly lines. I mean, it has to be plain. Like, you continue on for 2 hours, and then you exit. I'm thinking of freeways in California. Like, you take the 405 to the 5, or you take this to this. I can do it if they just tell me, you exit on north. I think it was south. I don't. So I have to pay attention is the main thing I have to do.
I have a crazy sense of direction. So my kids was like, how did y'all get around without GPS?
Oh my God.
And I had to think about it. And I don't remember.
Because we just did.
We just knew.
We just knew how to get there.
It was like, turn by Walmart.
Now, see, I'm trying to tell you, when I lived in California, even here, somebody said, well, take Cox Creek and then you make a right on whatever street. And I'm saying, what's that near? Okay, well, when you see Kangaroo Station, or if you see this, then you make a left, and that's the name of the street. When you see the Kangaroo Station, the street is called this, so I had to learn. You turn left. Give me signs and smoke signals. I'll get there.
Buildings.
Not the tall one, the short one. Good Lord. It's a wonder I've made it around the corner. Seriously. It's bad. There's a couple of things I want to share with you, but if I do get another break, then I'm going to get exactly. It's National Burger Day. And I know Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's, they got something going on. Don't let me confuse you in the prices, so just go. Wherever you go, it's going to be cheaper than they normally are. But I think Wendy's has a 1 cent junior burger.
1 cent burger.
1 penny.
Mm.
Now, I don't know, because see, this came really fast this morning. I was watching the news, trying to write it down so I could look it up when I get here.
Right.
But I didn't have a chance. But I don't know if that's with the purchase of a soda or if you have to get fries or something.
Mm-hmm.
But the burger is 1 penny. Even if you have to get something else, you still.
I wonder, is it a catch?
Well, see, it's not so much as a catch. Okay, Burger King. I think it's a Whopper, but I don't remember. I think it's $1. And then McDonald's, the double cheeseburgers is 50 cents.
These places is going to shut down early today. My opinion.
You might be right. I mean, because with prices a penny, $1.50, and even if you have to purchase a drink or if you have to purchase one of them, you don't have to purchase anything.
Still a good deal.
It's still a good deal, and I'm telling you, lunchtime is going to be a madhouse.
Mm.
You know, at all burger places, because they say it's National Burger Day. I only got Wendy's, Burger King, and McDonald's. I wish someone would call in. You won't be able to now, but I always listen to our sister station, WMXB 105.1 FM, and their call-in number, but that's to win prizes, is 256-483-0750. But call into the station at 256-712-2887 and let me know around the lunch hour if you've gone to get a burger. How much did you pay for it? Was the line all the way to your house? You know, let me know what you ate today for lunch. And matter of fact, listen to WMXB 105.1 FM because they give away not only prizes of, where is it? Vacations. Sometimes they give away lunch free.
They was giving away a trip to Cancun the other day. I was going to call in.
And then when you came to pick up the prize, they would look at you crazy because I already asked. Well, I want to win that, but no, you work here.
Well, see, I'm new, so I didn't know.
I know. It's okay. It's okay because I tried and I've been here for a minute. I just kind of smiled.
But wouldn't they have to give it to me since I didn't know?
No. I said that in the most quiet, loving way that I could. I would just say, you can ask, but I think it's no.
Wow.
Man, when they give away these trips, I do get excited for everyone.
I do too.
I really do, but I just dream. Mm-hmm. And then again, like I said about the National Burger Day, they've been giving away free lunch.
Yes.
At Firehouse Sub. So.
And we tried a couple of times.
Oh yes. Why don't you call us this morning? Because actually, you could win your free lunch and come pick it up, and then by noon, check this out. You could be having lunch. You won't have to stand in no burger line for that penny burger, that 50-cent burger, or the $1. Even though that's a good deal, ours is free, and you get to listen to music.
You won't even have to pay a penny.
No. And the number is 256-483-0750. Mona is waiting to talk to you.
Call in.
Yes, and then, man, a free sub sandwich. It's a medium sub sandwich.
Oh.
And there's no catch. You just listen to our sister station, and they'll probably have a question for you. And or not. They've just been giving away these sandwiches all willy-nilly.
Mm.
You know, you can't beat it. So, we're talking food, so get yourself prepared for lunch.
Hot, juicy burgers.
You know, now I'm thinking about it. Just because I just want to think about food, but I can't eat a burger right now. I'm thinking about the grease. Charbroiled.
I like grease.
You know, she's being honest, and that's okay. Hey, when you say juicy burger, you talking about the grease and whatever the fixings on top.
Yes.
That slide off the burger.
Sauce, and you just sop it
sauce and sop it up. Along with the tomato maybe sliding off.
Yes. If it ain't sloppy, it ain't good.
Sorry, I'm smiling at someone else. Thank you. Let me get situated. Look, I have to listen to my producer.
Just get up.
Huh?
Just get up.
Okay, I gotta get up.
Okay.
I love my job.
Keep going.
So, I would rather be at home cooking a burger than to go out and get one. Miss Janice, she don't like all that grease and stuff. She want a grilled burger.
Let me get into picture. There's the phone.
But yeah, Janice, if it's not sloppy, I don't want it.
Oh, God.
I can't eat a dry burger.
No, it's... This girl. It's not that it's dry.
I mean, I like grilled burgers, but grilled burgers are juicy too.
Yeah, because you still have the sauce, you still have tomatoes, whatever you still want to put on it. But I do get it. Because when I was growing up, I still wanted the grill. But if it was, she's right. It's something about frying that burger up at the house. A home cooked burger to me is better than
Getting that sear on both sides.
Yeah, it's a home
to
burger.
Lock in the juice.
Mm-hmm. I mean a home burger. I keep saying that because now she done took me back. And my sister can really do a good juicy burger too. And whether it's in the skillet or
on the grill.
But she had somebody passing out on one of these burgers she made in the skillet. Oh God. So yes, she's right. Yes, I do. Because I'm thinking about them onions. And I like them raw and grilled.
I like them raw. The red onions.
No, I didn't get there yet. Okay. We can try that.
Try the red onions on a burger. Oh my God.
Okay. Look at us. This is a good day, right? She might be. Because Mona is our advertising person, so we need to talk about some advertising for you. And I'm going to let Mona handle that. But what I was about to say is, while she's out on her business ventures today to look for you and help you, is that she might slide over somewhere and get her a burger.
I just might.
So when I said in the ventures, it's because we're advertising.
Yes.
We need to talk about that.
If you guys have like a small or big business, it doesn't matter. We have a package to support your budget.
Mm-hmm.
And the number to call is 256-712-2887.
And anyone can help you, but Mona's out on the prowl. Let's see, I saw her when she come. If you have any, it really does not matter to the size of your business. Of course you're like, well, big businesses can afford this. And we're looking to help big businesses as well, but the small businesses, we can help you grow.
Yes.
With advertising here at WKAX, 1500 AM, and then you would be advertised in our sister station, WMXV 105.1 FM.
2 for 1.
A 2 for 1. And whatever your budget is, we do have a package that will help you, and then we can get you out.
We have church bundles too.
Oh yes. I'm excited about the businesses, but the church, it's really important because we're all in it together.
Hey, I wondered, did anybody go to National Come Back to Church Day?
We had an event at ours, and you know what? Actually, we did have some new people that we met.
Okay.
They were invited by other members and non-members of our church, and they invited, and then they came. They actually came.
That's good.
And it was some good food, and they had games for the kids. It was really a pleasant day. I really have to say, I'm not trying to sell nothing or try to sell you. All those who were there, and if they've talked about it to other family and friends, it really was, it just was a good time. You know, a family and friend event. It truly was.
That's nice.
Good conversation, people standing, some sitting. The kids felt like they could play.
Okay.
And they actually sat and ate like little humans. They weren't throwing the food, and they weren't acting. None of the kids acted up.
That's good.
From all the way. They just had a good time playing those games. And you know those things that you toss? The little
beanie bag things.
I thought it was so cute because they made up their own rules.
Oh, okay.
Somebody tried to show the kids, okay, you got to stand right here and throw it into, and the kids were just looking at them like, oh, okay. And as soon as they gave them all the bags, they all walked up by the hole and see who could actually make it in the hole right there.
Right.
And instead of, some of them would drop it in and go, yay!
Yeah.
And then some of them would try to dunk it.
Oh my goodness.
And so either they would make it or they didn't. And if they didn't, they go, oh.
They reinvented the game.
They reinvented the game and had a good time. I had a good time watching them do it.
That's
and then the balls, they would hit the balls. They have to go into the basket. And some of them made it. And one little girl, she did it. Wasn't trying, and she was looking at me, and she bounced the ball and then looked at me just because she thought it was something. She bounced the ball. And it went into the basket.
Oh, wow.
I said, it went into the basket. You did it. And we were just man, it was just good. Ask me what I ate.
What did you eat?
Nothing.
Huh.
By the time I got to the table.
It was gone.
But I did wind up taking a little, I'm not quite sure what it was. I didn't get the pasta salad, but this looked like it had been baked. It was bow tie pasta. I'm going to shout out her name. Alicia, she works at the Marriott. She baked something, so there was a little bit left over, so I took that home.
Okay.
But it was enough food to feed that crowd, and I know somebody had went back twice or 3 times, and there was water and sodas. I promise you, it was a good time. It was pleasant. It was almost like, God, we should do this a few more times before the weather gets. Yeah. So next time, I'd love to have. I know you were trying to get there, right?
Yeah, I had passed by. Y'all was putting stuff up.
Yeah, we had been out a few hours. And people, you know, they ate so well, the itis. People getting sleepy.
Oh, wow.
You
They
know.
got that itis.
Yeah, and it was time, you know, in football but I have to say, thank God it was a good time. National Come Back to Church Day.
That's good.
I finally got it right, and it's over.
You did.
National Come Back to Church Day,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
It should, you know what, I'm going to say every Sunday is National Come Back to Church Day. Just come on back. You know, I had a good time. Let me see what kind of time I got, because I have got to tell you about Dion. There's a lot of stories.
Oh, Dion, let me tell you.
Her back in the day, and I still think her quietly is kept between me and you, is still her boyfriend. He's still her crush. I'll put it like that. It's okay, wifey. You ain't gotta worry about it. I want to talk on that real quick, but I hope I get to this other story. It's not really a good one. I should almost make Dion my last one so that it'll be a happy and a good one, because that man is something else.
Okay, well, let's talk about that again.
Okay, listen, did you hear about, this was in Los Angeles, and it was a Los Angeles sheriff deputy dies after being shot in his patrol car.
Wow.
And guess what? He was right in front of the sheriff's department. He was parked right outside, like you're right outside the police department. He was right outside the sheriff's department. Wow. And they just, man, where
what did they do, a drive-by or?
You know,
just walked up to the car.
Just walked up to the car and shot him.
Oh my goodness.
They ambushed him. See, and my thing is, I don't, because they say it's a manhunt. It's a manhunt looking for this suspect or suspects. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But when they say ambush, to me it's like it's a few of them. This is my way of thinking. Mm-hmm. Or it could be one, but they said that he just right in front of the sheriff's department got out and killed him. He was 30 years old.
That was bold.
And engaged to be married.
No.
And he's also a third generation deputy. And let's see, yeah. Oh, there's a $250,000 reward for information, but not just information, but information and the arrest of this person. I mean, for what? And so now the investigation is going on as to, was he targeted? Was it an arrest he did that made that suspect angry enough to want to kill him? You know, they're trying to find out why. And the boldness of that person to do it right in front of the sheriff's department. You know, or was it just like a random, I'm just going to shoot this?
And the way things are today, it might be some kind of little
initiation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because see, we don't know the age of that. Well, of course, he's still a suspect on the run, and they're looking for him. So there's a lot right now, and I want to follow up on that story because it's sad, you know.
So, being that it was in front of the sheriff department, did they not have cameras, or?
Well, see, that's my thinking. That they would look at their cameras, but it must have happened so fast. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, you're right, because on the news this morning, I think that they showed what they could at that angle.
Okay.
And what was crazy is that, of course, they stopped it right before the flash of the gun. But you would think, but see, we've all thought that when they were walking up in the churches killing people, when they were walking up in the movie theaters killing people. Yeah. Remember back in, it wasn't that long ago, but you know, some years back, that one guy I think it was Bible study or it was just prayer night or something like that, and the young man sat through the whole thing. Was listening to the service, the word of God, the prayer service, or whatever it was. I'm trying to remember it, and had this like an AK just sitting in the back of the church just listening, and nobody suspected him of anything because he's sitting there through the thing. And then just before it was over, he shot up the whole church. And then you remember it was almost scary to go to movie theaters.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and I remember when that Batman, which I can't remember which one it was, but I remember during that time when it was coming out, and you know, a lot of people were going to the theater, and they were shooting it up. So, you know, but you know, all of that is shocking, but I would think, but you don't know the mindset of these people. Who would do something right in front of the police department or sheriff's department?
That's why I say that was bold.
They're bold. So I would like to follow up that. I can't even for the families. And again, he was third generation. and engaged to be married, and only 30 years old. So my heart and prayers honestly go out to the fiance, to the families, to everyone who knew this man. And you don't even have to know him to say, just to give a prayer. Just pray for, when we pray for our nation, it's not only just our leaders, there's a lot going on.
It is.
It really is. So with the time I have left, let me uplift this again. Deion Sanders.
And I did not get to watch the game. I fell asleep. I was late.
I'm just giving her a chance to talk. She can't say anything. She just
I can't.
Bless her. I did remind her.
But I did find out they won the game.
She knows that much. I'm going to give her that because she was determined on Friday.
I was determined on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Her intentions were good. I'm going to give her that. But, she is a mom.
Yeah, Saturday was a busy day.
And your bed called your name.
It did.
That's her pillow.
Needed a hug.
I like that. Her pillow needed a hug. Well, I was gripping mine and almost ripped it apart. And then I didn't want to lay down right away, so I had to sit up because I knew I would fall asleep. That game was good, and Colorado State is their rival.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, it was the coach against coach. But I didn't get a chance. Girl, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow because I want to type it up. He was also on 60 Minutes last night. I didn't know that. Okay. I was watching something, and they said, up next on 60 Minutes is Deion Sanders. We're going to talk with him about this. Girl, I almost threw everything. Because I just like to hear him talk because he's amazing at his, okay, here's the thing. We can't confuse arrogance and confidence. And it does get confused because there's a little fine line. It's a thin line between arrogance and confidence. And you have to know that person or listen to them talk. Just keep listening, even if you don't know them.
Listen to what they're saying.
What they're saying, how they say it. And sometimes even their facial or their body language after they say something. But the one thing I like is when he gives honor to God, or if he, I'll have to, just let me tell you a few things he said. Okay. One thing that he said last night, he says, I'm happy with the win, but not how they played. And the reason why he said that is because it seems like, to me, and anyone who watched this game will know, it looked like it was going to be a fight after almost every play, if not every other play.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to be a fight, and there was, oh man, and I thought, just get through the game, because you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they was bold, all up in there. It was a good game, though.
I hate I missed it.
It was a good game, and I think, let me tell you something, I think with Deion, his team, it's always going to be an exciting game.
Prime time.
What she said. Coach Prime, and now his glasses,
Mm-hmm.
the glasses and stuff, everybody's going in and girl.
So did the team wear the glasses?
Some of them did. And people in the audience, well, look, you can order them, but you're not going to even get them until probably about December. There's so many orders.
Got a back order. Mm.
They're $67. And I know I know there's black ones, but they're going to have the black and gold,
Mm.
To represent their colors. And so, but one thing I did, at halftime, when he was going to halftime, they were asking him, how the players are playing, what do you think and what are you going to talk about? And he said, yeah, I'm going to talk about everything. And so they said, but what about this, how they did in this? And, all I ever can really remember is his answers because that's just like the way he answers questions. But when he looked at him, it was like, you're not going to get me to tell you exactly what I'm going to say to them or to what plays I'm going to, oh, they're going to do better and I'm going to have them do this. And
Right.
after they were asking him, he just said, I'm going to talk about everything going into the second half.
Okay.
And he wasn't playing.
Do you remember the score?
I did write it down, but you see I got 95 papers. It was 43-35.
Okay.
But that was in overtime.
So they were tied.
Yeah, but they went in overtime and then they took it. But see, you know what? Because it was a quarter to 11 or almost 11 o'clock going into halftime.
Oh wow!
So by then I lay down and I woke up and I saw some more of the game, but I couldn't even tell you if it was the third or the fourth quarter because I was like,
Did they have a celebrity to perform at halftime?
Well, halftime, I think I passed out and I woke up into the third quarter. But I'm gonna tell you who was there with him in the locker room and on the field. The Rock.
Oh, really?
Was hanging out, and Offset. He was there. Offset is with the Amigos, and I have
Cardi B's husband.
Cardi B's husband. Well, they're still wondering who Cardi B, but but anyway, and there was other celebrities, and because even Offset was like, man, the music he was playing in the locker room and getting those guys hyped and the conversation. So there's a lot of celebrities that are getting on board with prime time. You know, so that was a good game. And just for you Dallas fans, we won. It was 30-10 over the Jets. And with Colorado, they have 3 wins and no losses. And just for you Dallas fans, we have 2 wins and no losses.
How did Alabama do?
Ask me.
Okay.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because I was really, and she's so good to me because she'll probably have the scores of everything and everybody from college to NFL. Listen, we got Monday Night Football, Thursday night, Saturday. It's a lot of football going on. But I like when he says, we ain't got next. We got now. And we ain't coming. We here. And he said, like the little train that says, I think I can, I think I can. He said, no, I know I can, and I'm doing it.
Okay.
Come on now. And he said God wouldn't relocate him into something successful. He wanted something to where he had to build them to their success. You know,
He's doing it.
He's doing it. And his kids were saying, we didn't come and follow our dad just to lose. And then there's other players that he brought from Jackson State to Colorado.
Okay.
And the one that got injured, oh God, his name fails me, but he plays both offense and defense. And you don't hear that as a lot of that in football.
Playing both sides.
Playing both. Deion did. Back in his day, he played both offense and defense.
I remember.
So he got this one guy. Let me say this. Oh my God, I hope I can fit it in. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. I promise you, I got to give you this in some of what he said on an interview in 60 Minutes. I love me some Deion. Listen, I know our time is short. Matter of fact, it's over. But we still have a lot to get to. Call us, let us know about the burgers. Call in on the afternoon show. So you may win a trip. You may win a free lunch.
Call in.
Call in. And I don't know if Mona's going to be here or who, but I don't either. She's a mysterious one. I love me some Mona.
I might disappear.
She'll come back tomorrow morning, I promise. Okay, listen, we've had a lot of fun, and I'm going to get a whole lot of information ready for you for tomorrow morning. So please join us at 8 o'clock tomorrow at WKAX 1500 AM, the Winning Worship Radio Show, where you will see Mona, who may sing.
Maybe.
Okay. We love you. Have a beautiful and blessed day.